broadcast with the music playing so loud, but it is the way it is. The girls overall in the league, I don't have league standings as of actual league competition because other teams play each other twice like we do, but Hillsborough in the boys is leading with a 12-2 record, and Halstead 12-2. That's the boys' top two teams. The girls' top team is Halstead. We've played them twice, and they got us twice. They are 13-1. Kingman and Haven are tied at 12-2, and our condolences and heartfelt prayers go out to the coaching staff of Haven as their assistant coach passed away on a traffic accident just the other night, and he wasn't the head coach. Dwight Roper is the head coach. He was an assistant coach, and I found out he's not a staff member of the high school. He's just a Rural 10 coach, so he's got a different job, which actually is a youth pastor. So don't know yet if he was coming home from a youth pastor, but certainly our thoughts, prayers, and condolences go out to the Haven High School basketball team, as I think they're playing tonight, but we don't know. Hesston then at 10-4, followed by Hillsborough 8-6, Nickerson 7-6. That's the leading team in our sub-state that we'll be playing here at the end of this month, or first part of March. Pratt at 6-9, Boisington 5-9, Lions 5-9, Larned 2-12, and our Vikings are in the bottom at 1-13. Vikings are scoring 35.5 points per game, but they only got 29 the other night, so that average dropped by 1 decimal point. They're just getting a little bit better on free throws, and leading the way for the Vikings in scoring is Jordan Otto with 7.5 points, followed by Bree Franklin with 5.8 points per game. Amanda Mahana not far behind, or it's actually ahead of her at 6.2. Kira Haxton at 4.5 points per game, and Carrington at 3.7. A little bit of thoughts on how the scoring is going for the girls. I had a chance to talk with Coach Bella a little while ago, and we'll have that for you right now. Welcome back to more Viking pregame. Don Binks along with Coach John Bella as you get ready to come back home and take on not the league-leading Hesston Swathers, but a good Hesston team that you played already once this year. But take us back to Friday and a game that, man, if we could have got a couple breaks here or there, only losing by 5 was a game that we certainly hoped we could have won.
It was disappointing. You know, we had to travel. We know that, and we played Hoyston on their court, but we just didn't feel like we brought the energy. And, we put them to the free throw line. They shot 23 free throws. That means we fouled a ton, and we only got to the free throw line once by one player. So we weren't aggressive at all, and we just lethargic, and we just didn't look like we were really wanting to play. So hopefully we'll turn it around tonight. You know, they've been playing pretty well at home. They've got a lot more energy when we're playing good teams, and that's a good thing and a bad thing, because I told them that if you could bring the same energy playing a not-so-good team, we could win a few more than what we're doing right now. But, right now the junior varsity is not bringing much energy, so I'm just concerned that if the varsity doesn't, it's going to be a long night.
The JV, speaking of them, they're having a pretty good year, though. Their record is pretty darn good, and we hope they can finish this game off tonight in a positive mode.
Yeah, that's been a really positive for us, and usually they don't play this lethargic, but they're just so quiet out there, and just no excitement. So I don't know what's going on there, but. Anyway, we got a game here. We got to play Hesston. They're extremely athletic, and they're tall. I mean, this is maybe one of the most athletic teams they've had, and they've had some good ones. Now, this isn't the best basketball team they've had because they've had a lot better basketball players, but they have a real athletic team, 3 tall girls on the team, and, if we don't have an answer for their inside game, it could be a long night.
But it's maybe one of those nights, the outside shooting. You got to continue to shoot because games we have made shots.
We have, and we can't pass up any opportunities. When we have a good look at the basket, we got to shoot, and hopefully we can get a couple putbacks. But we have to shoot it because they're not going to come easy. We're not going to have a lot of easy looks at the basket, so we can't turn down ones we get. And hopefully they'll go in. If they go in, that'll give our girls some energy and some determination, and they'll play harder on the defensive end. And who knows what might happen then.
We'll hope for good things, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Don.
John Bella of the Vikings will be back with more pregame right after this.
Ace your next harvest with A-Series beans from Phelps Seed, your hometown Pioneer seed specialist, providing Pioneer wheat, corn, soybean, sunflower, and milo seed, along with the crop protection chemicals you need. Grow with the winner. Phelps Seed, with you from the word go.
Do you know what major TV networks Hall of Fame?
Hello everyone, today I'm here with senior basketball player Brett Heichman. Brett, I just want to start off with asking you about your injury and kind of the process of getting back out there.
Yeah, so our first game of the season, I injured my Achilles, and I just recently started playing again. So how many weeks is that? Like,
Yeah,
a couple months.
Yeah.
So I mean, it kind of stuck since it was my senior season, but it's good. It's definitely good to be back.
And so upcoming game tonight against Hesston, what are some of the keys to victory?
Well, Hesston's a really, really good basketball team. They're really well coached, and they have a lot of athletes. So if we just, keep them off the boards and really box out tonight and just kind of trust ourselves and trust our teammates, I think we'll have a really good chance.
All right, thanks. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. Don Binkson with you for tonight's game. We got Jared Bass working the controls for us, once again doing a fabulous job. As always, also like to thank First Bank Kansas, a proud sponsor of Smoky Valley basketball. First Bank Kansas is your community-oriented, customer-focused bank where banking is made personal with locations in Lindsborg, Salina, and McPherson. Hesston has lost to, I mentioned, Clay Center, 44-42. They lost to Kingman, a Kingman team who we played at home here and got beat pretty soundly, 62-37. They lost to Kingman by the score of 52-50. And they also lost an earlier game in December to Kingman by the score of 44-29. And they also lost an early game to Garden Plain, 36-35. The only game the Vikings have won was in the finals of the Sterling Invitational Tournament against Hutch Trinity. A last-second shot by Haven Shugren was the one that the Vikings won, and that is our only victory of the year. So we will be looking for ways to see if we can improve on that, and tonight, maybe the night will be the night. One of these nights we're going to have a good night when we're going to be able to make baskets and take care of the ball and shock somebody, but we'll see if it is tonight. The starters, first for the Hesston Swathers, Elena Dunleavy. She's a senior. She's 5'7". She wears number 2. Abigail Weber. She's a senior. She's 5'7". She wears number 3. Elise Kaiser. She's a sophomore. She's 5'9". She wears number 10. Kaylee Jo Ince, a senior. She's 6'2". She wears number 13. And Riley Schilling. She's a junior. She's 6'1". She wears number 24. So for Coach Richardson, he'll send out Dunleavy, Weber, Kaiser, Ince, and Schilling. And for the Vikings tonight, they'll send out Kira Haxton. She's a junior. She's 5'6". She wears number 10. Carrington Haxton. She's a freshman. She's 5'5". She wears number 11. Amanda Bahana. She's a senior. She's 5'5". She wears number 14. Jackie Hulse, she's a senior. She's 5'8". She wears number 20. And Jordan Otto, she's also a senior. She's also 5'8". She wears number 21. And that is the starting five for the Vikings, coached by John Bella, assisted by Sid Dipple and Stephanie Frost. It'll be Otto, Hulse, Bahana, Haxton, and the Vikings in their white uniforms, black lettering, black numerals, trimmed in orange and white and black with the SV on the side of the pants, and Hesston Swathers in their all red uniforms, black lettering, black numerals, trimmed in white and red striping down the side and around the sleeves, and a little black around the collar. And it's the Vikings and the Swathers ready to do battle. And we will be ready for the tip here momentarily. Vikings will be shooting at the east end of this east and west court. And we are ready to go. It'll be Kaylee Jo Ince jumping against Jackie Hulse. There you go, 6'1" and 6'2" against 5'8". It just seems like it's always a little bit unfair. Other games going around in our league tonight: Nickerson at Hoisington, Pratt at Hillsboro, Haven and Ellenwood. Ellenwood's at Haven, and Halstead at Larned, Kingman and Lyons. And quickly, just like that, there's a basket as Kaiser takes it to the rack, is fouled, and will be 3 seconds into the game. We will have a 3-point play and a lead for the Swathers. And they make the old-fashioned 3-point play. They'll put a little pressure on the Vikings. Otto will take it in, trying to get it in to Kira, to Bahana. Bahana quickly in the front court. Jump stop, gets it off to Kira. Over goes to Carrington, baseline to Hulse, out to Otto. Around it goes to Hulse, baseline corner near side. Hulse still with it out there. Haven't got a 5 count. Now they did start the 5 count. Here's Hulse, shot missing. Ince with the rebound. Taken off, running quickly, but Amanda Bahana slows her down. Kick out goes to Dunleavy. No. Rebound. Ince inside. Kicks it out. Around it goes baseline to Kaiser. Kaiser to Weber to Dunleavy. Dunleavy out between the circles now. Vikings 1-3-1 zone. Kaylee Jo Ince on the dribble drive, side of the lane. Kick out to Dunleavy. Around near side to Kaiser. Three-pointer. Got it to go. Kaiser's got 6 already. She had 10 in that meeting back in December. Kaylee Jo Ince was her leading scorer, but wow, it's a quick start for Kaiser here at Smoky Valley Gym. Bahana has it on the wing. Hesston in a zone as well. 1-2-2, but they spread it really wide. Haxton to Hulse outside, far side wing. Looking for Otto. Kick out to Amanda Bahana. When she's in the middle of the lane, she needs to look at that shot. She kicked the ball straight out to Hulse out top. Haxton on the dribble drive. Has the ball knocked away and tied up. And it'll be Viking basketball on the alternating possession. 6:21 to go. 6-0. Hesston with the lead. Vikings to put it in play. Got to get some energy. Vikings look a little lethargic here. You get slapped in the mouth with that first tip-off 3 seconds into the play. And there's a steal by Ince. And ball loose on the ground. Oh, on a loose ball, Amanda Bahana gets called for the foul. And it'll go to Hesston. So 2 fouls already on Smoky Valley. Hesston with a 6-0 lead here. 2 minutes into the first quarter. Kaiser back outside to Weber, around to Dunleavy. Dunleavy dribble drive, bounce pass inside, and a foul on Carrington. Kaiser got in there and got position down on the blocks. And Carrington had to foul her, or she would have had an easy basket. Substitutions coming in for the Swathers. Get them here for you in a moment. First free throw, good by Kaiser. Number 4 on her way in is Clausen. And number 21, Richardson. Selby Richardson. Out goes Schilling and Weber, I believe. Both free throws good, so she's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Otto gets it into Hulse. Back to Otto. Full court press by the Swathers. And Otto throws it out of bounds. So turnover, Smoky Valley. That is her first, though. That's what the pressure of Hesston does for you. You can't anticipate what they're doing. You can't practice. They're so much quicker than anybody you practice against. Ince out top to Dunleavy. Looked at a 3. Now driving the lane. Kick out. Kaiser a 3 short. Rebound nicely by Carrington. Carrington in the front court. Gets it across to Kira. Open for a 3 ball. No. Rebound. Swathers. Dunleavy on the run. Quickly picked up by Amanda Bahana. There's a drive and basket good by Richardson. 10-0. And a timeout, Coach Bella. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. I just want to thank the sponsors that help us with our portion of the broadcast, including Harry Malary, Viking Auto, R&R Excavating, Scott's. Contact Mari Loader for your Smoky Valley real estate needs. Dr. Darrell Loader, Smoky Valley Chiropractic. Gallant Tire and Auto, Lindsberg Family Dental, Dower Welding, C&L Heating and Cooling, Arn Reinert CPA, Art Shirt, Bank of Tescott, and People's Bank and Trust. Remember to stay tuned from 10 to 11 tonight for the Rockingham Media Scoreboard Show from 10 to 11 on KSAL 1150. A recap of this game, plus all games on the Rockingham Media stations. Vikings ball out of bounds. Otto gets it up to Bahana. Bahana in the front court to Carrington. To Hulse, her shot. Oh, just over the edge, knocked loose and saved by the Vikings. Get an offensive rebound. Here's Otto. He's going to launch a three ball. No, rimming out. And there's a travel. Oh, Jackie Hulse was fighting for the ball, and Richardson went down. Richardson probably outweighs her by 20, 30 pounds, so she didn't push her over. She just fell. It was a pretty gifted foul for the Swathers. 4 Vikings have a foul now already. Hesston with no fouls at all. Dunleavy will bring it back up. Weber back in and Ince out. Bounce pass inside. Schilling. Here's a 3-ball missing. Rebound inside Richardson. And Akira Haxton foul on the rebound on Richardson. So the 5th Viking with fouls. Coach Bella, you heard him in his pregame talking about we're slapping too much hack and we're not moving. Well, a little more of that tonight, because that's 5 fouls. Bree Franklin has checked in for the Vikings. She gives us some size to cope with some of those taller girls of the Swathers. Clausen with it out top. Goes near side to Weber. Back to Clausen, over to Dunleavy outside the 3-point arc. Now at Dunleavy drive. Bounce pass into Richardson. Good. A nice little power dribble by Richardson there. Vikings just have no answer for their ball movement. Miss on the shot by the Vikings. I'm going to call it a turnover. And Vikings yet to score. Hesston has 12. 12-0 here early, or mid first quarter. Weber inside to Schilling. Kick around to Clausen. Back around to Dunleavy. Weber, Schilling, and knocked away. Turned it over. Hesston got Vikings good defense on that set. Quickly up to Jordan Otto in the front court. Jordan, baseline corner to Franklin. They go man-to-man on this possession. Round, Kira Haxton out top, near side to Franklin. Bree Franklin inside to Bahana, a little dribble drive. No, Bahana with the rebound and put back. Nicely done by Amanda. Amanda Bahana with a nice rebound. And the Vikings score their first points at the 3:21 mark. So a 12-0 run to start the game for the Swathers. Baseline Richardson, kick out to Dunleavy, near side to Weber, back to Dunleavy, loses the handle momentarily, and Otto with the ball tipped out. But it'll be last touched by her. Lana Clark and Haven Shugan in for the Vikings. Back in Kaiser and Ince for the Swathers. Inside to Ince. Kick out to Kaiser. 3-ball. Boy, they got some kind of touch on the ball because that hit the front of the rim and just had enough spin to go over the top and go back in. And it's the second 3-ball for her. Ball loose on the floor. Vikings still have it in the backcourt. Got to get it up. And they finally get it into the front court before the 10 seconds expires. Here's Jordan Otto missing. Rebound, Kaylee Jo Ince. Here comes the Swathers. Weber has it taken away, and there's a travel on Hesston. Nice defense by Amanda Bahana. Vikings with 3 turnovers. Hesston with 2. The Vikings just missing shots. Hesston not missing a thing hardly yet. Bahana gets it off to Franklin. Looking for Clark, not there. Franklin up to Otto, top of the key to reset the offense. Looking far side to Haven. Shugan. Haven has it. Free throw line extended far side. 2 minutes left to go. Here's Mahana, 3-ball. No. Rimming and Weber with the rebound and a reach-in foul on Haven. Shugan, 6th team Viking foul. It's the 6th team foul on the Vikings. Number 50, Lydia Inge, in for the first time for the Swathers. Back in is Kira Hesston. It's Haven and Carrington, Kira, Franklin, and Clark on the court for the Vikings. Inge has it baseline, gets double teamed, kicks it out to Kaiser, around to Clausen. Moved the ball so well. Kaiser, back to Clausen, inside to Ince, out to Kaiser, back inside, stolen away by Bree Franklin. So Bree Franklin gets her mitt up in the arm and takes the pass away. Good defense, Bree. Here's Lana Clark inside, gets the ball down loose, picked away, and there's a steal. Bree Franklin reached in to try to steal the ball, and Clausen kept going down the court, didn't have control of it, but enough control to the official to call a turnover, a travel. 1:19 left to go, 15-2. Vikings trailing. Haven, Shugan inside to Franklin. Franklin double teamed, ball missing. Ince with the rebound. Quickly up to Kaiser. Kaiser, and good defense, Kira Hesston. Hesston has it knocked away, and a foul on Kaiser. She was planning that theft the whole way up the court. So she took off. Tried to catch up with Kira. Kira is fast enough she could keep ahead of her, but then when she finally slowed down, Kaiser went up behind her and tried to steal it, but got whistled for the foul. Under a minute we go. Vikings with it. Kira to Carrington. Off it goes to Clark. Out top to Kira. Kira back to Clark. Clark's little 15-footer, too strong, but Haven Shugan with the rebound. Good. Haven Shugan with an offensive rebound to put in for the Vikings. Kaiser, Dunleavy. Kaiser, Dunleavy playing a little two-man catch. Richardson in the middle of the lane, kick out. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. He's way inside the lane too long. Vikings get an offensive rebound. Carrington up and good. And we're going the other way. Wipe the basket off. Player control foul. They were moving. They were moving with her. He was moving. That was not a good call. Good play by Carrington to take that right in there as she was moving with her. Inside it goes to Inge. Kick out Kaiser. 3-ball. Good. 18 for the Swathers. 4 for Smoky Valley. Quarter number 2 up next. We'll be back right after this.
Boyd Accounting provides professional accounting services in the Lindsborg area. Call them today at 227-2589 for all your accounting needs. Wishing the best of luck to the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes.
Face your next harvest with Phelps Seed in Brookville or Tri-Valley Seed and Service in Gypsum, providing Pioneer wheat, corn, soybean, sunflower, and milo seed, along with the crop protection chemicals you need. That's Phelps Seed in Brookville or Tri-Valley Seed and Service in Gypsum, with you from the word go.
Back at Smoky Valley Gym, Elise Kaiser had 10 points in our match with them in December. She has 14 points here already in this first quarter. 18 for the team. Richardson, the only other person on their team that has scored. And they get the ball the first possession of a quarter, and they turn it over. Well, bad pass there by the Swathers. Here come the Vikings. The Swathers uncharacteristically have 5 turnovers, but they certainly have the lead on the scoreboard. Carrington with it on the dribble. It off to Bahana. Bahana top. Hesston playing man-to-man all over the court. Pressure man-to-man. I mean, they're 2 feet away from him out top of the key near the half-court circle. Off it goes to Hulse. Hulse with it. Off it goes. Kaylee Joanne steals it away. Drives it down for a layup, and good. Ince knocks it away, and coach wants a timeout. We'll step aside as well. 7:14 left to go. Second quarter, 20-14. Vikings trail back right after this.
Bethany College Swedes succeed. Bethany students lead lives of faith, learning, and service as they find their own pathways on Bethany's beautiful campus that's filled with opportunities to get involved with art, music, theater, athletics, service learning, sustainability, leadership, global citizenship, and more. Swedes succeed in their careers and their communities. Learn more at www.bethanylb.edu.
To the timeout in the front court, and Jordan Otto throws it away, trying to throw it to Carrington Haxton. That's the 6th Viking turnover. Vikings only have 1 home game left until the sub-state, which is at home, commences after the season is over, and we get to host sub-state this year. But Larned, the only game we have left. Kira and Amanda Bahana knocked the ball away from Hesston, but it stays with the Swathers as they knock it out of bounds into the Viking student section. It's very quiet when the Vikings are behind so much. 20-4 our score. Hesston with the lead. Weber gets it off to Dunleavy. Baseline to Ince. Ince kick out to Kaiser. To Weber, her 3-ball off, rebound, Ince inside, up, blocked, rebound, Ince, good. And got the net hung up there a little bit. Ince can't get it. Stuck on the bolt or something. And there she gets it knocked loose. Second time was the one to get it. So Ince now has 4. Richardson has 4. Kaiser knocks it out of bounds. She has 14. We had 3 threes in the first quarter. 3 for 3 free throwing plus a basket. Here comes Carrington on the breakaway after the breaking the press. Gets double teamed. Here's Otto, 3-ball. No, our 3 balls don't fall in the way that Heston's do. Here's Otto, kick out to Kira. Her 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebound over the back. Schilling, no call made. And here comes still finally 1 foul on Hesston. And there's a backcourt violation. And turnover number 6 on the Hesston Swathers.
Richardson checking in the late Swathers.
Said hi briefly to Al Green. He was a trainer for the Wichita Wings when they were playing at the Kansas Coliseum in Wichita. He also started working as a manager for the Hesston Swathers. And I asked him, I said, how many years you've been working with Hesston High School? He said, this is my 32nd year. Great guy, always willing to help the other team when they get somebody to hurt. There's a shot by Hulse missing. Vikings get the offensive rebound. Baseline shot or a dribble by Kira off to Bahana. Bahana now with a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound. Hulse had it momentarily and knocked away by Hesston. It'll stay with Smoky Valley. 5:22 to go here, second quarter. 22-4. Vikings trail in this one. Otto will put it in play for the Vikings underneath their own basket. Gets it to Kira. Off to Otto, back to Kira. Cross court to Carrington. 10-footer, too strong. Rebound, Ince. Hesston will slow it down a little bit. To Kaiser. She'll bring it across the timeline up to Dunleavy. Inside to Ince. Give and go. Ince now has 3 baskets in the quarter for 6 points. 24. There's Kira with it. Cross court to Bahana. Bahana at the elbow, out to Otto. Her 3 ball. That's good. An on right at CPA 3-pointer by Jordan Otto. Gets the Vikings to 7 points at the 4:35 mark. Here's Kaiser on the dribble drive. Out it goes to Richardson. Baseline, Ince. Ince shot blocked by Holtz, but she's going to get a call to foul over the back. And Holtz will pick up her second foul. Kaylee Jo Ince at the free throw line, shooting 2. And the first one is good. Shugren, Emmy Riles for the first time, and Franklin in for Smoky Valley. Second one too strong. Rebound, Amanda Bahana quickly into the front court. She is by far the fastest player on the court. Pass into Franklin, turned it over. Vikings with 8 turnovers now. Here's Ince on the drive. It's good. She's got 9 points. When one player starts scoring, the other ones just kind of back off a little bit. Kaiser had 14 in the first quarter. She hasn't scored, but now Kaylee Jo Ince has scored 9 in this quarter. And there's Amanda Bahana launching a 3 ball, and it's good. Arn Reiner at CPA 3-pointer by Amanda Bahana at the 3:41 mark. Here's Richardson underneath and miss. Rebound Franklin. Franklin with a nice rebound. Off it goes to Otto. It's going to trigger another 3. Good defense by Weber. Out it goes to Haven. Shugan out to Otto, near side by the Viking bench. Inside Franklin, up and missing. Riles rebound missing, and rebound Dunleavy. Almost a steal by Bahana. Dunleavy goes down to Ince. Ince with the basket. He's got 11 in the quarter. 29-10. Otto with it. Baseline it goes to Franklin. Out top to Bahana. Wanted to trigger, but didn't. Off it goes to Haven Shugan. She will trigger. No. Rebound Otto. Back out top to Shugan. Near side to Bahana. To Otto. Oh, missed Emmy Riles. She had a little opening there inside to Franklin. Inside to Emmy Riles. Out to Otto. Out top to Bahana. Good ball movement, Vikings. But can't get the shot off. It goes to Otto. Her launch a 3 ball. No. Rebound. Last touch by Hesston out of bounds to Smoky Valley. 34. Dirksen in for the first time. Dirksen and 24 Schilling back in. Weber, Clausen, and Dunleavy on the, or excuse me, Kaiser on the court for the Swathers. Lana Clark back in for the Vikings. Kira Haxton back in for the Vikings, joining Haven Shugan, Emmy Riles, and Jordan Otto. Near side it goes to Lana. Looking for Dirksen, not there. Dirksen close on the defense, off to Otto. Otto Looking for a cutting teammate. Now goes to Emmy Riles out top. Emmy with it. Over it goes to Clark. Lana Clark looking. Baseline to Kira. Bad pass, but Kira ends up with it. Out to Otto, top of the key, and it's all turned over. Almost a steal by Haven Sugar, but not. And Hesston has it in the front court. Kaiser. Clausen. Minute 25 to go before halftime. 29-10. Clausen way out top. Look like they're going to try to run this quarter out in the front court here. Baseline, it goes to Schilling, out to Clausen. She will launch a 3-ball. No. Rebound. Nobody on the weak side here to get the ball. Hesston runs it down. Baseline, it goes knocked away by Kira Haxton. It'll stay with the Swathers. Good effort by Kira. Ing back in for the Swathers. Clausen out. Kaiser with it now as we go under a minute left to go first half. Weber with on the dribble, goes out between the circles to Kaiser. He had 14 first quarter points and hasn't scored since. It goes to Inge. Could have turned and shot a 3, but didn't. Here's Weber, Kaiser, she will. It's a 2, and she hits her first 2. She's got 16 to lead all scorers in this first half. There's a 2, a 3 by Jordan Otto. Another 3 by Jordan Otto. And knocked away by the Vikings. I think they got too many points on the scoreboard. It should be 31. We'll correct it momentarily. Now it goes to Kaiser, near side to Weber. Back to Kaiser, inside to Ing. Knocked away, but saved by Kaiser. Kaiser with another 10-footer. Good. Kaiser with back-to-back buckets. And the half ends. Hesston 30. Should be 33, I think. And the Vikings have 13. We'll be back to wrap up this half for you after this timeout.
Arn Reinert, CPA LLC, provides tax and accounting services in the Smoky Valley area and is a proud supporter of Smoky Valley High School and Bethany College activities. Located at 117 South Lincoln Street in Lindsborg. Arn Reinert, CPA LLC. Game day starts and finishes at Farley's Bar and Grill in downtown Lindsborg. Located at 101 North Main, this upscale, one-of-a-kind establishment offers a wide variety of drink and food specials. Come try their jalapeno poppers, coconut chicken tenders, or their classic Monte Cristo. Then wash it down with an ice-cold beer or tall glass of wine. Farley's Bar and Grill at the corner of Lincoln and Main in downtown Lindsborg. Farley's, your game day headquarters for the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes.
First Bank Kansas is a proud sponsor of Smoky Valley football. First Bank Kansas is your community-oriented, customer-focused bank where banking is made personal with locations in Lindsborg, Salina, and McPherson.
Here to give you a quick update.
Do you know what major TV networks, Hall of Fame athletes, wineries, pubs, famous chefs, and brides and grooms from across the country have in common? They all purchase custom-etched glass at glassdecorators.com. Glassdecorators.com has been providing carefully crafted etched glass for nearly 30 years. An effective tool for company branding, etched glasses are also perfect for school and civic groups, special occasions, and that one-of-a-kind gift they won't receive anywhere else. Exploit Scandinavian specialties in glassdecorators.com, supporting Smoky Valley athletics since 1984.
This is the Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic halftime show. A first half recap, scores from around the area, and keys to a second half win. This is Smoky Valley Vikings basketball on 95.5 The Rock.
And welcome back to Hesston. They still haven't corrected it on the board, but the stat guy for the Swathers came over and told me the same thing that I had. It was a 2, and Rick Long, the head official of the group from Great Bend that I know real well, signaled a 2 on that shot. So we'll get that corrected momentarily. But it's all Hesston as the Hesston Swathers scored 33 points to our Vikings 13. They got off to a 12-0 start and really never looked back as the Vikings chipped in a little bit. Hesston was 18-4 after one quarter, and then 33-13 at the half. Scoring went like this. First for Hesston, Kelby Richardson with 4, Kaylee Jo Ince with 11, and Elise Kaiser with 18. So only 3 people scored, but they scored a lot. For the Vikings, Haven Shugren 2, Amanda Bahana 5, and Jordan Otto 6. And that is the scoring totals for the half. And Hesston, Vikings didn't shoot any free throws. Haven was 4 out of 5 from the charity stripe. Turnovers, Hesston had 6. The Vikings had 9 unofficially. And the score on the scoreboard, it says 34-13. I think we'll end up changing it back to 33. Hopefully, probably won't make a difference, but that's what the score is. Time now to look at our impact performance of the first half. Get to the right paper here momentarily. Brought to you by the Salina Region Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, offering comprehensive sports medicine care from education to preventing sports injuries to sports performance and preservation and healing of damaged joints through surgery and rehabilitation. Dr. Timothy Hawks and his team of physical therapists, athletic trainers, and physician assistants are dedicated to providing the highest quality of sports medicine care. And for the game, we're going to give it to Elise Kaiser. She was dead-eye from beyond the arc and pretty good from inside the arc with 18 points. She will be our impact performer of the first half. A candidate for the Vikings would have been Jordan Otto with her 2 3-pointers, or Amanda Bahana with a 3 and a 2. But bottom line is the Vikings trail by the score of 34-13. We'll be back for more halftime. Talk a little bit about the guys' game. The teams are out there warming up right now. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball, back right after this.
Area high school athletes now have a...
Hello everyone, today I'm here with senior basketball player Brett Heichman. Brett, I just want to start off with asking you about your injury and kind of the process of getting back out there.
Yeah, so our first game of the season, I injured my Achilles, and I just recently started playing again. So how many weeks is that? Like,
yeah,
a couple months.
Yeah.
So I mean, it kind of stunk since it was my senior season, but it's good. It's definitely good to be back.
And so, upcoming game tonight against Hesston. What are some of the keys to victory?
Well, Hesston's a really, really good basketball team. They're really well coached, and they have a lot of athletes. So if we just, keep them off the boards and really box out tonight and just kind of trust ourselves and trust our teammates, I think we'll have a really good chance.
All right, thanks. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Comprehensive Sports Medicine.
Farley's Bar and Grill in downtown Lindsborg is your game day headquarters. Come try their Monte Crisco or other specialty menu items. Farley's Bar and Grill, located at 101 North Main Street in Lindsborg.
Hello, I'm Carson Byers here to give you a quick update on what we've got going on this week at Smoky Valley. Today, the varsity wrestling team is at Rose Hill. That meet started at 11 o'clock today and will finish tomorrow. This will be their final meet before they host league on Thursday. Following tonight's games, the basketball teams will not play until they travel to Pratt next Friday. On that Saturday, the 10th, the JV boys team goes to Lions for their tournament, while the JV girls host their tournament. And that's all we've got going on this week in the Valley.
Welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. Don Binkson with you for tonight's game. Jared Bass helping me out, doing the controlling for me at the station. And it is the Smoky Valley Vikings and the Hesston Swathers. The Hesston Swathers on the guys' side won 50-41 down in Hesston. They actually have lost one of their players. They got a transfer from Mound Ridge, Latino Unruh, and he is no longer on the team, Coach Snyder told me. So they won't have him tonight. He scored 8 points in that game. The Vikings did not have Brett Heitschmidt in the game when they played down at Hesston. We have Brett Heitschmidt back, and that'll be a difference maker for the Vikings. So they will have missing a player, will be adding a player. So that'll be how that will work out. But the Vikings are, Hillsboro and Halstead are leading the league actual games, league games at 4-0. Each are 4-0. Each are 12-2 overall. Then Hesston is 4-1, 11-3 overall. Kingman is 3-2. The Vikings are 3-2. So if the Vikings could trip up the Swathers tonight, they would equal their record at 4-2 and be tied for second place. Well, that's a quick update on how that would go. Vikings then have the rest of their season to look back at. We will not have a Tuesday game. We'll be on the road on Friday at Pratt, and then back home against Larned, and then on the road at Lyons and on the road at Hillsboro to finish out the season. So season quickly coming to an end here as the Vikings looking to stay in the hunt in the boys' side with Chapman in that sub-state pairing. So we'll see how it all works out. They put 8 minutes back on the clock, and we are set to go. They still haven't changed the scoring. I think the official, Rick Long, is going to go over there and tell them, yeah, they did change it now to 33. So it did get changed. It is officially 33-13 at the half. Got to have a ball to start the action off. The officials are over here talking with the score table, getting everything squared away, and walked off without the basketball. And now they have it. We're ready to go. Bahana, Otto, Hulse, Kira Haxon, Carrington Haxon for the Vikings. Kaiser, Dunleavy, Weber, Schilling, and Ince for the Swathers. Up top it goes to Bahana. Bahana back to Carrington. Back to Bahana. Three-pointer too strong. Rebound Ince inside. Hulse has it and up and good. Ince fell down. They were battling for the ball. Jackie Hulse stayed with it. And the Vikings get the first basket of the third quarter. 33-15 our score. Weber out top with it. Vikings 1-2. Well, it's actually a 1-2-1. As Kira Haxon is following Kaiser all over the court with her 18 points. Maybe they're doing a diamond and two. We'll see if they're going over, if they're following Ince as well. It's really their two scorers. Dunleavy with it. There's a ball tipped away by Bahana. Bahana with it and a foul. And Dunleavy gets her money's worth on that foul. My goodness, what a foul. I need to update you with all the scores around the area. South Girls lead Andover 32-27 at the half. Minneapolis 30, Sacred Heart 11. Central over Hutch 21-19. Here's Bahana free throw. Good. Amanda Bahana getting the first of two. And she got them both. Vikings shooting good free throws to start with tonight. Almost a backcourt violation as Kaiser threw it back to. There's Kaylee Joanne. Can't forget about her. Good pass by Dunleavy. And Kaylee Joanne gets her first basket. Here in the half. Baseline, it goes to Kira Haxton, out to Bahana. Oh, wanted Hulse. Now here's Haxton. 3-ball, it's good. Kira Haxton knocks down an Aaron Reinert CPA three-pointer. It's 20-35. A little diamond and one. Here's Ince. Kick out to Weber. Cross court to Dunleavy. Her 3-ball. It's good. So if you're going to guard me, you're going to guard my teammate, I'm going to launch one, and she knocks down the three-pointer. Dunleavy, first points of the ball game. Bahana over to Hulse on the wing. Free throw line extended. Out to Hulse, or Otto. It's good. An Otto, Jordan Otto three-pointer. Aaron Reinert CPA three-pointer. And a full timeout by Coach Richardson of Hesston. He doesn't like the way that the Vikings have gotten off to a great start here in this quarter. So he calls a full timeout. 5:58 to go, third quarter, 38 Hesston, 23 Smoky Valley. Back right after this.
At Mocha's, they get it. They understand your morning cup of coffee is more than just coffee. They know that your favorite coffee drink is the only way to make your day flow. Fresh coffee, lattes, sandwiches, and more. Mocha's with 2 Salina locations, 916 East Crawford and 2424 South 9th Street next to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Did you know you can purchase custom-etched glassware at the Hemsloyd? It's a perfect one-of-a-kind gift. Hemsloyd Scandinavian Specialties and GlassDecorators.com. Supporting Smoky Valley and Bethany Athletics since 1984.
To be upset with your team if they're up by 15 points, but they were up by 20 at halftime, so it's a 10-5 run to start the quarter for the Vikings. See if they can continue on. Dunleavy brings it up slowly. Kelby Richardson has checked in for the Swathers along with Clausen. Ince with it outside. Dunleavy will launch another three. Missing. Rebound, Bahana. And she's run into by Clausen. Actually, a pretty good foul by Clausen because Bahana was going to go around her and get a free chance at a layup. Here's Bahana with the ball inbounding. Left alone, wanted to trigger a three, but didn't. Kelly Jo Ince was close enough to would have blocked it. Here it comes out to Hulse. Hulse looking for Bahana, not there. Out top it goes, and Carrington will turn it over. Not Carrington, a little bad pass by Hulse, but not bad. 5:26 to go. First turnover by the Vikings. Hesston has 2 in the quarter. I probably don't have enough there for the Vikings. Kaiser inside to Richardson. Oh, beautiful pass while she was in the air to Ince. She has now 15 points. The big two, Kaiser and Ince, have 33 of their 40 points. Pass to Otto. Almost a turnover, but Otto hangs on to it. Inside to Carrington. Nice little runner as they run their offense and get the basket to go. Carrington's first basket. 25-40. Vikings maintaining that 15-point deficit. They would certainly like to cut into it to get a stop here and there, but Kaylee Jo Ince in the baseline and count it on the basket. Kaylee Jo Ince, just so good. 6'2". Jackie Hulse picks up her third foul. 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. Ince free throw, too strong. Rebound, Jordan Otto. Quickly up is Kira. Kira on the dribble. Kira fouled, and it'll be Viking ball out of bounds. Clausen will pick up her second. Schilling in. Ince out.
Her second foul. Checking in for the Lady Swathers, number 24, Riley Schilling.
Otto will put it in play, looking for Jackie Holzhauser off to Carrington inside to Bahana. Good shot. Nice ball movement. They moved it quickly. Amanda Bahana has 9 points. Good movement by all the Vikings. Here's Schilling inside. Her shot missing. Rebound taken away by the Vikings. Carrington all the way to the baseline. Goes out top to Kira. Three-pointer, no. Rebound. Hulse runs it down, but tipped out of bounds by Hulse got the last touch on it. Maybe Hesston got the last touch, but too far away to tell for sure. Sedgwick 13-5 over Elseline after a quarter. The only score we got in that game. All the others are at halftime. Richardson inside, and we got a foul, a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Bahana, I believe. Amanda Bahana will pick up her second. Kaiser and Ince in. Richardson out. And Dunleavy out. 3:43 left to go in the third quarter. 42-27. Vikings trail. Out it goes to Kaiser, over to Weber, over to Ince. Inside to Schilling. Baseline pass to Richardson, or excuse me, Clausen. And it'll be a foul on somebody on the Vikings. And Schilling got a elbow in the nose or something. I think they put it on Jordan Otto, I believe. And that is her, and it is her second foul. Get it into Kaiser. Baseline it goes to Clausen, inside to Inge. Inge kicks out to Weber. Weber over to Kaiser. Baseline to Ince. Oh, man, we've got to lock her up. He is not getting any stops on Kaylee Jo Ince. She's got 19 points now. She takes over the leading scorer in the ballgame. Guarding Kaiser one-on-one. You got to guard Ince, too. There's a shot missing by Kira. Ince with the long rebound. Gets it up to Weber. 3 minutes left to go. 44-27. Hesston. Cross it goes. Kaiser, baseline. Cross court to Ince. Out to Weber. That was a travel. She shifted both feet before she took off. Here's Clausen, three. It's good. Kylie Clausen with her first basket in the ball game. It's a three-pointer. Why does all the visiting teams shoot three-pointers so well at Smoky Valley Gym? And the Vikings mishandle the pass. Bahana to Clark. Too strong, and turnover number 12 for the Vikings for the ball game. Only the third in this quarter. Otto and Bahana and Hulse out. Clark, Riles, and Shugren in. Kira Haxton stays in, and Carrington stays in. Kaylee Joanne's far side corner. Over to number 11 who's checked in. That's a vote. Round it goes to Ince, inside to Inge. Fouled, and Lydia Inge will have 2 free throws.
Number 24, Lana Clark.
No foul will be on Lana Clark, her first. And Inge misses a free throw. Clark out, Hulse back in. And she misses that one too, so she missed both free throws. Quickly up to Emmy Riles. Out to Haven Shugan. Three-pointer, no. Rebound. And Carrington and Kaiser going for the rebound, and Kaiser got pushed out of bounds. Coach Richardson asking, did she step out of bounds on her own? The answer would be yes, she did. But she might have got pushed a little bit, but Viking basketball anyway. Amy Riles to put it in play. Put it into Hulse. Hulse with it. Up and no. Rebound Ince. Stolen away by the Vikings. Rebound Shugren put back. No. Rebound Carrington put back. No. Bahana will bring it out. Over it goes to Haven Shugren. Her long two. No. Rebound Bahana. Off it goes to Haven. Back to Bahana. Back to Haven Shugren. Around to Hulse. Good Viking ball movement. Emery Riles has it. Off to Bahana. Man to Bahana. Three-pointer. No. Rebound Hesston. Finally, good effort by the Vikings getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound, but they just can't get it to go. 27-47 is our score. And there's a basket or steal inside by Carrington. Carrington up and good. Carrington gets the basket. Under a minute we go. 29-47. Vote with it out top. To Ince. Back to Vote. Back to Ince. She was going to trigger a 15-foot baseline shot, but didn't. Running some more clock. Ince with it now again. Out it goes to Weber. Looked at a three. Didn't trigger. To Kaiser. Kaiser will trigger. A little runner. And good. Kaiser now with 20 points. Hulse picks up the foul, and that's going to be her fourth foul. 29-49. Free throw coming for Kaiser. Kaiser free throw good. She is perfect from the line at 4 for 4. Nobody else is shooting free throws as well. She's got 21 points now, I believe. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here's Otto, another three ball. Jordan, no. Rebound, Amanda Bahana off to Emmy Riles, off to Kira. 10 seconds left to go, third quarter. Otto, launch another three ball. No. Rebound, Amanda Bahana. She'll launch a three ball. No! And the Vikings get 3 looks at 3 3-pointers, but none of them go. And we are at the end of the third quarter. Smoky Valley 29, Hesston 50. We'll be back for quarter number 4 right after this.
Bethany College Swedes succeed. Bethany students lead lives of faith, learning, and service as they find their own pathways on Bethany's beautiful campus that's filled with opportunities to get involved with art, music, theater, athletics, service learning, sustainability, leadership, global citizenship, and more. Swedes succeed in their careers and their communities. Learn more at www.bethanylb.edu.
Such good music by our pep band. Hesston will start with the ball. Kaylee Jo Ince, Dunleavy, Kaiser, Schilling, and Weber. The starting 5 for the Swathers back out there for quarter number 4. It goes to Weber, to Kaiser. Cross inside to Schilling, out to Dunleavy. Dunleavy drive, kick out to Ince, back out to Weber. Back to Dunleavy, far side wing. Now to Weber, top of the key. Ince Outside to Dunleavy. Dunleavy drive. Shot missing. Emmy Riles with the rebound. Riles, Bahana, Shugren, Kira Haxton, and Otto on the court for Smoky Valley. Kira now with the dribble drive. Kira. Oh, no. That would be NBA continuation. It looks so good. But they said too far away from the basket to get continuation, so it'll be Viking ball out of bounds. 7:20 to go. Out it goes to Kira. Kira on the dribble drive. Kick out to Haven, back to Kira. Baseline short corner. Now out to Bahana. Looking for Otto, not there. Bahana with the drive. Kick out to Haven. Shugren out to Riles. She'll launch a three ball. No. Rebound. Last touch by Shugren. Good effort by Haven to try to get to that rebound, but couldn't secure it. And it'll go to the Hesston Swathers. Dunleavy with a slow walk up court. 1 minute gone in the fourth quarter. 50 for Hesston. 29 for Smoky Valley. Weber, Kaiser, Schilling, Dunleavy, Ince. All five have touched it on this possession. Dunleavy, Weber from the elbow. No. Ince with the rebound. No, but she's fouled. And Kaylee Jo Ince will have 2 free throws. She's got 19 points. Kaiser has 21 points, so 40 of the 50 between those two. Free throw, no. She's struggling from the free throw line. She's only 1 of 4. Clark in, Shugren out for the Vikings. That is Otto's third foul. Kaylee Joanne, second free throw is good, so she's now 2 out of 5. Here's Kira on the run into the front court, off to Emmy Riles, and Emmy just loses sight of it. Turnover, Smoky Valley.
Lawson Richardson checking in for the Lake Swathers.
Here comes Dunleavy. Baseline pass to Richardson. Out to Clausen. Back to Richardson. Back to Dunleavy. Good ball movement, Hesston. They're ahead by the score 51-29. If you're listening and want to watch, you can see the game at live.smokyvalley.org. Mike Rose with the video, picking up my audio that goes over the air. So you can listen and watch at live.smokyvalley.org. Amanda Bahana picks up her third foul. Hulse back in with her 4 fouls. Hulse, Otto, and Clark. Bahana and Kira Haxton. Inside and then knocked away by the Viking, and Amanda Bahana travels. Darn it, she got the ball and took off before she dribbled. Turnover Vikings at the 6:02 mark, trailing 29-51. Inside and knocked away and tied up, and on alternating possession it'll go to Smoky Valley, so it goes as a turnover on the Swathers, their 11th of the night. If you're not doing anything tomorrow and you want some exciting things to watch, MAYB basketball. 38 teams coming to town, 3rd grade through 8th grade. And there's a pass knocked away, too low, too soft a pass. And Hesston turns it away, turns it over. Going the other way. Bahana, it's good. Nice little touch pass by Jordan Otto to get Amanda into double figures with 11. Lawson, baseline, Schilling. Short corner, no. Rebound. Bodies flying everywhere. Hesston ends up with it. Kaiser, baseline 3, good. He now has 24 points on the night to lead all scorers. 24, Kaylee Jo Ince. Clark has it. Goes off to Kira, loses the handle momentarily, but picks it up. Dribble drive off to Otto. Her 3-ball. Get in there. No. Rebound inside Richardson. 4.5 minutes left to go. Dunleavy slowly across the timeline. Coach Bella was saying how quiet it was in the JV game. It's quiet here tonight. Hesston taking care of business. The JV game, when he was worried about being so quiet, it was a very close game. Here's Selby Richardson. She makes the basket. It's her third basket of the night. She's got 6. The 4:10 mark. And 56-31. And the Vikings turn it over. Dunleavy slowly across the timeline. Get it over to Clausen, inside to Richardson. Another loose, and she's got 58 points, or that's the 58th point. And it's a 30-second timeout by Hesston. We'll keep it right here. Thanking again our sponsors, Arn Reinert CPA, Art Shirt, Bank of Tesket, People's Bank and Trust, Lindsberg Family Dental, Dower Welding, CNL Heating and Cooling, Dr. Darrell Loader, Smoky Valley Chiropractic, Gallant Tire and Auto, Harry Malary, Viking Auto, R&R Excavating, and Scott's helping us with our portion of the broadcast. Also tomorrow night, if you want to watch good basketball, Tabor College coming to Hahn Gymnasium for a big matchup in girls action. Bethany girls went to Tabor and knocked them off back in early January or late mid-December. So they certainly, Tabor will be looking for a rematch. Viking or Bethany be looking to take the season series from them. Vikings with it now in the front court. Off it goes to Otto. Otto out top, guarded by Dirksen, who checked back in. They got a couple of other substitutions. Vogt back in too as well. Inge. Kira Haxon with it out top. On the dribble, guarded by Dunleavy. Off it goes to Bahana, to Clark. Clark with it. Kickoff to Riles. Knocked away by Hesston. It'll stay with the Vikings. 3:10 left to go. Fourth quarter. 58-31. And Coach Bella will call a timeout. We'll step aside as well. 3:10 left to go in this one. Hesston 58, Smoky Valley 31. Back after this timeout.
It's tough out there. Trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one, it means cutting costs. And one of the best places to start is at the...
Hello, today I'm here with Blake Hebel. Blake, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about a couple weeks ago, you guys played in the Sterling Invitational. You got 2 victories over there. Just kind of talk about what you guys did well.
Well, we started slow at the tournament, lost to a team we shouldn't have lost to, but we bounced back pretty well, and I think it all started with defense, and we kind of carried that into the 5th place game against Hugoton and got a big win last second, so that was important for us and our confidence.
And then, yeah, came back home last Friday against Clay Center. You guys played really well, blew them out. What did you guys do well there?
You know, I think we kind of started to play as a team, something we've
have the ball. Jordan Otto will put it in. Otto, Riles, Clark, Bahana, and Kira. Backdoor cut. Bahana can't finish at the rim. And a reach in on a foul on Amanda Bahana. That'll be Amanda's 4th foul. 3:04 left to go. At the line will be Inge, shooting a 1-and-1. She missed 2 earlier. Haven in, Kira out. Inge free throw, no good. Vikings with it in the front court, off to Shugren. Shugren off to Bahana. Bahana to Riles. Riles to Clark. Clark to Shugren, little short corner shot, no. Rebounding is Hesston. 2:40 to go. 58-31. Hesston with the ball in the front court. Dirksen around, it goes to Vogt. Out top to Dunleavy. Dunleavy gets it off to Clausen. Clausen to Dirksen. Dirksen knocked away, missing, and a rebound by Lana Clark. 2:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Otto with it. Off it goes to Riles. Riles cross court to Shugren. Looking for Otto. 3-ball, Jordan Otto. No. Rebound, Dunleavy. Good screen out. And under 2 minutes we go. Still 58-31. Been that way since just under the 4-minute mark. Neither team has scored. Vogt gets it off to Inge. Knocked away and stolen by Riles. Gets it up to Bahana. And we've got a foul on Inge reaching in. That'll be her first. Team fifth. 42 Dugan in. And number 14 shot. Carrington checked in for the Vikings for her sister Kira. Near side it goes to Emmy Riles, upside to Otto. No, but Otto is fouled, and Jordan Otto will have 2 free throws. Got 9 points, would give her in double figures if she could make them. Make 1 of 2 anyway. Minute 31 left to go in this one. Jordan Otto free throw. Good. She does make double figures. Good job, Jordan Otto. Second Jordan Otto free throw. Rimming out. No good. And a foul on the rebound by Lana Clark. That'll be her second. We'll go to the other end to shoot free throws. 58-32. Dirksen at the line to shoot 1-and-1. And, well, it's a friendly roll. Hits the back of the rim, goes straight up, and hits the backboard. Comes back in. And 59 for the Swathers. And she makes them both. That one perfect, swishing. 60-32, our score. Around it goes to Emmy Riles. Emmy looking for Otto. Oh, didn't see her in time. Jordan Otto broke open. Here's Carrington with a shot, missing. Rebound, Dirksen. And last touch by the Vikings, evidently, going to the Hesston Swathers. Minute 16 is all that's left here for the next to the last home game of the regular season for Smoky Valley. Do have the luxury of having our sub-state here between Nickerson, Concordia, and Chapman. Vogt gets it up, and a timeout by Hesston. We'll keep it right here. Talk a little bit more about the sub-state, the Vikings in the girls' side. Nickerson, the leading team, at 7-6. So if it ended right now, the Vikings would get matched up with Nickerson, a team they've already played once this year. Nickerson handled the Vikings pretty well in early season action. The girls lost, well, 68-54. So that was one of the games the Vikings scored a lot of points in. That would be a rematch if it happens that way, and the other one would match up Chapman and Concordia. And that is the way our sub-state that we're hosting will match up in March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. On the dribble, shot, and stolen away by Hulse. 50 seconds left to go. Here comes Carrington on the run, off to Emmy Riles, off to Otto. Back to Emmy. Emmy with the dribble drive, guarded by Inge. Off to Carrington. Cross court to Emmy Riles. Little shot, no. Rebound, Hesston. And we'll call a jump ball. It'll go Heston's way with 26 seconds left to go. Hesston basketball. We'll put it in play. Vikings full court press. Gets it into Dugan. To Vogt. He'll bring it up against a little token pressure, and then Jordan Otto just simply step in front of the pass and take it away. Jordan Otto up and good off the glass. Jordan Otto, 34 for the Vikings, and that will be our final. Hesston, 60. Smoky Valley, 34. We'll be back to wrap up this game for you after this timeout.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Bank of Tesket. Generations of confidence, relationships for life. With locations in Lincoln, Salina, Tesket, and Lindsborg. The Bank of Tesket. Member FDIC.
We're the Bank of Tesket.
The Quarterback Club of Lindsborg is proud to support athletics in the Smoky Valley. Join us each Tuesday at 7 a.m. in the Bethany College Cafeteria to hear from all the Vikings and Swedes sports